Hi dear students, we are going to study about angle properties in this lesson and angles at a point on the line. This is our main topic. Here one complete revolution, it's equivalent to 360 degree. You know than this one before. So here whole complete is 360 degree, and here from this point to this point, let me choose different color. Here from this point to this point, which means half rotation is 180 degree. It's going to be the other side is also 180 degree. We know that one. So let's calculate the size of angle. If complete rotation is 360 degree, x plus 120 plus 170, it has to be equal to 360 degree. So x plus 290 degree is equal to 360 degree. So x is equal to 360 minus 290 degree, it's going to be, and x is equal to 70 degree, it has to be. Okay, the second question here, the sum, it should be, sum of this r, it should be equal to, because half angle it is, half rotation actually, not half angle, half rotation, so it's going to be equal to 40 plus 88 plus a plus 25. It should be equal to 180 degree. This half is 180, the other half it should be 180 again. So 40 plus 88 is equal to 128. It should be 128 plus a plus 25, I forgot to add 25 to this one, is equal to 180. 125, 128 plus 25, 153. It's going to be 153 plus a is equal to 180 degree. A is equal to 180 minus 153. It should be, if it is 150 only, it should be 30. So this angle is 27 degree. A is equal to 27 degree. It has to be. Okay, we are going to continue with the here two unknown, but they are equal to each other, which means that 50 plus p plus 50 is half rotation, which means 180 degree. So 2p is plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree. 2p is equal to 80 degree. It's going to be, which is 180 minus 180 minus 100 degree. 2p is equal to 80 degree. P is equal to 80 over 2, which is equal to 40 degree. It has to be. So we are going to calculate the sides of P, and we found. Here we are going to find the angle P again, and here we understood that this is 90 degree. The rest of them, the sum, it should be 370 degree. Pardon, 270 degree. 90 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9p is equal to 360 degree. It should be. So 9p is equal to 360 minus 90. 9p is equal to 270. P is equal to 270 degree divided by 9, which is equal to P is equal to 30. It has to be. Okay, so we've calculated around the circle and in rotation, that's 360 degree, and now we are going to continue with the angles by intersecting lines. When two lines are intersecting, we are going to get four angles here, and here A and C, they are called vertically opposite angles. A and C, they are vertical opposite angles, and let's say this is D degree, and B and D, they are vertical opposite. By the way, I have written here vertical opposite angles, they are equal to each other, which means A is equal to C and B is equal to D. It has to be. And angles formed with the parallel lines, if two lines are parallel, we are understanding from this sign, these two lines are parallel to each other. There are corresponding angles and alternate angles. Here these two, they are corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles are equal to each other, which means A is equal to B. If I name this one like C, and these two angles, they are vertically opposite angles, like here B and C, they should be equal to each other. B and C, they are equal to each other because they are vertically opposite. Okay, then if this is C, then here this angle and this angle, they are equal to each other because alternate angles, they are equal to each other. Here, firstly, corresponding angles, they are equal to each other. I explained that one. A is equal to B, and now B is equal to C, which means that A is equal to C. So alternate angles, they are equal to each other. But these are not only alternates, because also we have some alternate angles here. Like if I name this is X and this is Y, so X and Y alternate to each other also. X and Y, they are alternate to each other, and they are equal to each other at the same time. So these are alternate interior angles. Of course, here we can say I can write this one like T, and T and Y, they are equal to each other. T and Y, they are equal to each other, but this time they are corresponding angles. T and Y, they are looking to same side, which means that they are corresponding angle, and it is obvious that corresponding angles, they are equal to each other. Okay, basically I have completed here, and I'm going to solve some questions from the given information, and we see that there is only one angle given here, which is equal to 60. So I'm going to find, and I'm going to write the reasons for that one. VW is equal to 60 degree, which means that if W is equal to 60 degree, the reason for that one, these are vertically opposite angles. I have shortened. And then V plus 60 degree, it's equal to V plus 60 degree, it's equal to 180 degree, which means that V is equal to 180 minus 60, which means V is equal to 120. It's going to be. If V is equal to 120, X is equal to also 120. X is equal to 120 because X is equal to Y, because X is equal to W. X is equal to V, not W. X is equal to V. The reason for that one, they are corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles. Okay, let's continue with them. We found W. We found V by using the straight angle rule. Actually, I can write here straight angle, because straight angle means the sum is 180 degree, or we can say they are supplementary angles to each other. Also, we can use supplementary. Supplementary angles. Okay, here we are going to find the value of Y. W and Y, W and Y, they are equal to each other because they are corresponding angles. So I can continue to this one. I know that X and Y, they complete to each other, supplementary angles. X plus Y is equal to 180 degree. If X is equal to 120 degree, then Y is equal to 180 degree. Y is equal to 60 degree, it should be. So W, we know that it is equal to 60 degree. W is equal to 60 degree. Y is equal to 60 degree by using corresponding property, or I can say here by using the supplementary angle formula, supplementary angles formula, I can find Y is equal to 60. Which way you like, you can use in the exam. Okay, I found I left Z here. Z and W, they are equal to each other, which is equal to 60 again, because they are alternate interior angles. Alternate angles, it's going to be. Okay, this is the end of the lesson because we already found all of them. W is equal to 60, V is equal to 120, X is equal to 120 because it is corresponding angle to V, or completes to 180 degree Y and they are completing each other. Y is equal to 60 degree because it's equal to W. Z is equal to vertically opposite Z and Y, they are 60 also, but also we can find Z and W, they are alternate interior angles, so they are equal to 60 degree. It has to be. So there are different ways to find the result of the solution. In the exam, which way you are using, it is not going to be important for me.